Hello, I'm Bunry.
I'm Breadmo,
and this is IFXtra. So, how's everyone been this week? Have you been okay? We've been quite busy and doing various things. I've been swimming. I've been wanting to paint my shed, but it rained. I've got the paint in the car. It's still in the car, actually. So heavy, it's on a massive pin. And it's got like a plastic handle. And I was carrying it out of the shop and thinking, this isn't going to stand it. It's going to fall down, cover the car park with grey paint, but no. So I had to hold it underneath.
You do see that sometimes, though, don't you?
I know. So it's in the car still.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it's sunny, we'll get it out and we'll paint the shed.
Okay.
Make it look pretty.
We can do that.
Yeah. So yeah, I've been doing quite well outside. It's looking much better at the back. But what have you been doing this week? Have you managed to get any interference done?
Not any significant amount.
No.
Just been trying to shift a bit of work. So we got
How many projects have you got on the go?
We've got 3 things that are almost finished, and then once they're out of the way, then I just got one recurring thing. Anyway, so yeah, should be getting a bit more time after that. I know I keep saying that, but we'll get there eventually. I mean,
but then they keep finding new projects for you.
Yeah. But you feel like you got to take it while the money's there.
Yeah.
This is the joys of self-employment. But we got 4 and a bit weeks till IFX Day.
Oh yeah.
So it could happen. It could happen.
Cool.
But yes, so
yeah.
Bear with us. Watch the space. We get there. We get there.
Cool. Okay, now we're going to go and see who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Zimvivi for the camouflage rat. He's just awesome. He looks like he means business. I just love him. Well done, Zimvivi.
My favourite description this week was Darth Vader names JB Tree as new apprentice. Darth Deciduous by Isle of Math. Yeah, I thought that was a clever one. It really does sound like a Sith name. And it wasn't till a few minutes later that I realised that's because there is actually a Darth Sidious. Nice work, Isle of Math.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Basil Hazel for Adam and Eve in the Garden. Very abstract. I just love that. I love her hair down her back. She looks like a dragon. Nice work, Basil. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to see what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week in the forum, I said, have you ever seen the Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis? Did you see them from where you live, or did you have to travel to see them? Lots of people have a bucket list where I want to go and see the Northern Lights, but recently in the UK, they've been all over the place, haven't they? Apparently, a lot of people have seen them.
Not here.
No, it's always been either cloudy or we've gone out at the wrong time. But yeah, we haven't caught them yet.
Yeah.
But we're very excited to.
Apparently, it's going to happen, there's going to be one more really good night in the next 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, so, I think the weather's going to warm up, isn't it, after this next rainstorm? Yeah, and then maybe we'll have to go out and see it.
So we'll see.
Find somewhere kind of with no light pollution.
I think where we went for a walk the other day, probably. Yeah. But it does make you sort of wonder about Iceland's tourism board or something. It's
nobody's want to come anymore. Anyone can see them now. It's something with the unusual activity on the sun's surface or something.
Yeah. Mr. Tapster was telling me about it. It's something to do with a combination of solar winds and
flares and all kinds of things.
Sunspots or something like that.
It's quite cool though.
It's cool. Yeah.
So, Rujan said, we were a bit late on the Friday night, sadly. We could see a bit of it, but it'd been half an hour earlier, we would have seen it better. We ran into the dark park over the road to avoid the light pollution, and that was much better for seeing it. Saturday night was too cloudy. That's the problem in the UK, isn't it? It's always very cloudy.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Fennec Fox says, they were visible last Sunday where I live, but I was in hospital giving birth to the baby. Congratulations. Now I'll have to travel to Lapland to see them.
Not necessarily. They might come back, you never know. But yeah, congratulations on the baby.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're doing well. Wobbly Bobbly said, congratulations, Fennec Fox. You might not have to travel. I read somewhere this morning that more activity is coming towards the end of the week. Apparently, if you use a digital camera or phone, you'll see the best of it. It's counterintuitive, but electronics translate what your eye can't perceive. I couldn't travel to a darker place, but I saw a blue tint to the sky and thought I wasn't really seeing anything because of the light pollution. I looked at the pictures the next day and it was there but faint. Next time I'll try and get somewhere dark and have more presence. I have more patience.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Because I suppose like your phone camera and things will see a bit of infrared and stuff.
Yeah,
so
maybe,
maybe it can just catch a bit just outside of the range of what we can see.
Fascinating, isn't it?
Have to try that.
Okay, right, now we're going to see what we'll be talking about next week in the forums. What is your favourite room in your house? I would say my bedroom. I love the colour of the walls, midnight blue, and the fact that I have my favourite bookshelves in there with my newest books. Very relaxing space. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool. Now don't forget, tomorrow night is Zeitgeist Night, the quiz with 5 rounds of 5 different topics.
Yeah, every Sunday. Well, I say every Sunday.
Most Sundays.
Tomorrow, we're having the season finale of season 19.
Could be.
Maybe. Of Zeitgeist, Interference Quiz of the Week. Live interactive quiz stream. Play along against the rest of the audience. Compete for points, places on the leaderboard. Oh, I sort of broke my train of thought there or something. Point is, tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time, twitch.tv/interference.
Yeah.
We're having a week off the following week.
Yeah.
And then we'll be back to it.
Season 20. Historical. Woo.
But yeah, each round is based on a drawing from Interference, which Bunnery picks and then uses as inspiration for the rounds. So they're not always exactly what you would expect. Sometimes you surprise us with where you're kind of taking it. Yeah. So it's good. We won't get to see what the pictures are until the night. Nobody except you knows. But would you like to tease us with the names of the featured artists?
Well, this week's famous artists are I Love Math, Pop, Rocket Skyon, Rouge Island, and Zimbivi.
Okay.
Some cool topics this week.
Interesting. We'll we'll have to see what they're about.
Yeah.
So that's happening tomorrow. But what happened last week?
Well, last week the winner was Ceiling Bumps. Like the previous 2 weeks. No, last week they didn't win, but the previous 2 weeks they had one. They were trying to get a hat trick.
It's almost a hat trick.
But yeah, they're starting again now. So yeah, they were first with 191. There was one particular round where nobody got above 20, like above 2 questions right, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Very difficult round. But it was fun. But yeah, so that was a high score. And then Goose and Toast Monster were second with 180, and then Darth was third with 176. So yeah, quite a low scoring week. So yeah, tomorrow will be easier.
Okay.
Well, we won't talk about the Amish anyways. The Amish.
Oh, is that what it was?
That was
a
difficult topic. Not a lot of people know a lot about them. It was very interesting though. Yeah, they began in Switzerland. Who knew?
I did not know that.
I thought they were just American. So it's fascinating stuff.
But someone pointed out that if we do another Ultimate Marmite, where we sort of redo all of the most difficult questions,
that'll be one of them.
That'll show up in there. I think.
It will. Yeah, let's do that one time.
Okay, so if you'd like to join us for that, that'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK over on twitch.tv/interference.
Cool. That's all the news for now. Just goes to say.
Yeah, if you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also join the chat with us over on Discord, playinterference.com/Discord. And if you'd like to give us a bit of monthly support for the ongoing maintenance of the game, building this new version, I'm going to have to do new apps and stuff. Want to do a new version of the Zeitgeist software with some cool stuff in as well. And, all kinds of other things for you. You can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/interference. And patrons get supporter status in Interference, so you get cool things like replays, you get some extra game modes and stuff like that. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Absolutely do. You mentioned Mr. Tapestry earlier, didn't you?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. Tapestry.
Yes.
It's your birthday today. Woo.
Happy birthday. Hope you have a fun
day. Okay, that's it for now. We'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.